Hello guys, HUWE Gamer here, and welcome to my guide for Charge Blade Savage Axe Playstyle. And now, without further ado, let's get started. Well, first of all, this guide is not meant for beginners. I will assume that you already knew the basics of Charge Blade, like basic controls, what is files, charge your sword and shield, and other things. And also, please refer to the terms and definition that you see on your screens, since we'll be using it throughout the guide. Every Charge Blade user is very familiar on how you can change from sword and shield to axe using the morphing slash. But, some of us, especially if you're from SAD gameplay, are not familiar that you can also change into axe from charging up your file. Activating Savage Axe makes you do a move with long animation. So as much as possible, right before you start your combo, make sure that you have some files left to maintain your Savage Axe. Otherwise, you will be required to do the Savage Axe activation animation more often. Combo 1 is what I recommend to you guys that you always use to do optimal damage. It naturally syncs up when the monster's time when it's down and about to recover. And also, most of the time, it doesn't interrupt your teammates while you're doing it. Combo 2 is the most damaging combo that you can use during a hunt, especially when you have a good position for AD2 because it will have a lot of ticks in the monster's body. But it requires you to have a huge opening to be able to pull this off. And also be careful because you might send someone flying while doing it. To prevent this, replace Rising Slash with Slinger Burst. Combo 3 is very useful if you want to attack some higher to reach areas like the wings, high heads, and tails. Also, when your blades goes through the monster's body, it will deal a lot of tick damage. But just like with Combo 2, please be careful when using Rising Slash, because you might send someone flying. Since using Super consumes all of your files, it's not advisable to spam this because it will deactivate Savage Axe. So, rely on the next big thing, which is 8. It deals a huge amount of sever damage and pile damage. Plus, it's so satisfying when you land this on the monster's face. You can do a Slinger Burst right after any axe attack. This is a great utility because it allows you to change the direction of where your character is facing. Also, right after a slinger burst, you can follow it up with an 82. Slinger burst also helps you to recover from some long attack animation, like the Savage Axe activation. When you want to build your character for Savage Axe playstyle, you will find most of the sets online doesn't use charger decoration or to focus skills. In this segment, I will show you how you can charge your files faster without the use of focus or charger decoration. Please take note of the spinning slash animation. I believe that every attack that does this animation contributes more in building up your charge. Maybe because it deals a lot more damage than any other sword attack. You can spam this right after every hop. Also, practice using hops. Not only it has some iframes, it's also very useful in repositioning. Since Master Rank was introduced, every monster literally moves everywhere. Now in this clip, I will show you how I charge my files by utilizing hops and spinning slash. I draw my weapon into axe, Y, to access the morphing slash. Then did a hop to reposition near the head, do a charge attack with spinning slash, another hop, and a spinning slash. As you can see with those moves, my files instantly turned into red, and I was able to activate Savage Axe in such a short time. Now let's see this video again in real time so that you will have a feel on how you can do this yourself. Imagine the wheels of the cart as the weak spots. This is the position that you want to be in when you're starting your combo. The first hit of the axe deals more damage, so it's good that you will hit the weak spots first right before anything else. This position is good, not only that you will hit the weak spot first, but as 82 passes through the monster's body, it will deal a lot of tick damage. But if you find yourself in the other side of the monster, just aim for the weak spot as much as possible to deal a lot of damage. It is usually at the top right of your character. Always remember that you can morph back to Sword and Shield right after every axe attack. This is very useful for repositioning if the monster move out of your attacks. Plus, it brought back your shield and your mobility. So if the monster tries to do something destructive, you will find it easier to adjust. In this clip, I will show you on how I decide my attacks in a hunt. Right after I tenderized Nargigante, he went exhaust. I drew my axe into 81 but I realized he's about to recover, so I went straight for an 8. I tried to flinch at him but he was stunned in front of me, so I decided to go for combo 1 instead. Then I noticed that I don't have enough files to perform a combo and maintain Savage Axe. So I used Sword Attacks to charge my files. He got clean-shotted by one of our teammates, but still I don't have enough charges, so I did some Sword Attack. I finally built up my files, so I stored it and drew into 81, but I realized he's about to recover, so I went straight again for an 8. At the end of the day, there's no wrong or right playstyle. Just enjoy yourself. And that's about it, guys. If this video helps you, please consider sharing it to a friend. To get more videos like this, consider liking our page on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Links are in the description. Happy hunting, guys, and see you in the next video.
Pinagpusuan.